welcome back to MTD CNC India. Yes. Yes, we are in India today and we're going to talk Komatech with my friend Rad here. A really cool Korean machine, started around 1975, drill tap, and I'm going to let Rad here share with you a little bit more about the history and the benefits behind this impressive machine.
Thank you, Tony. Wonderful to have you here. Komatech, as I've already briefed you earlier, is a Korean product. They've started producing these machines since 1995, predominantly initially making multi-spindle drilling SPMs for a lot of Korean customers. From 1975, they specifically graduated into making drill tap centers for Hyundai, and then they started offering the same product globally.
Well, here talking about Komatech at Phillips Machine Tool here in Bangalore. This is a machine that has been somewhat new to the market here, but it has taken off like wildfire, and I know people are excited to learn more about it, right? So let's talk about the details of this Komatech machine.
Okay, the product what you see on display is the Komatech KT420L machine. This Komatech machine, what is on offer is a standalone single pallet machine with a 21 tool ADC. The rapids, as you wanted to know, is around 50, 50 and 60 meters per minute in the X, Y and Z axis. It comes with a standard 14 tool ATC turret type with tool change time as low as 1.04 seconds, which is really an awe factor in this class of the machines.
So if I'm a customer watching right now and I'm watching this video and I'm learning about Komatech,
Yes.
What part of the industry does this really benefit? Are we talking some of the softer materials, high speed, some of that aluminum? We're really getting into that part of the industry, reducing those cycle times, aren't we?
Of course, we are targeting this exact same segment. Aluminium for the automotive components, the soft industries like telephone, laptops, and even carbon fiber machining and all. So those would be the material or industry which we would be focusing on for these machines.
Oftentimes when we see something new, we want to learn about its quality. Would you mind
Yes.
sharing a bit more about the quality of this Korean-made machine, but it has attributes of several high-end countries and abilities, right?
Well judged, Tony, because making a reliable product, the quality parameters are very important. This product uses a lot of the Japanese and European ingredients. Like on the control fronts, we can offer this machine with the Fanuc, Siemens and the Mitsubishi control. The one which you see here is one offered with the Mitsubishi MATA controller. So by virtue of these reliable elements which go into making the machine, the aspect of reliability is very high. By virtue of the quality products which go into making this machine, the OEE aspect of the machine is very high, and that's one of the reasons why this machine goes in the high reliability and high production demand areas.
Well, we now know that there's quality. We've
Yes.
spoken of Korean, which we know is quality. We know we've
Yes.
spoken of Japan, which is quality. We talked about the history being
Yes.
there, right?
Yes.
So let's take a moment to talk about flexibility, which you've touched on a little bit. When you say the software can be Mitsubishi, Fanuc, I believe Siemens even
Yes.
as well, right?
Yes.
But you
Yes.
also offer multi options for spindle RPM, a
Yes.
different option instead of the standard tool changer. You
Right.
have a bit larger option there, and I believe you even have pallet change systems as well, don't you?
course, of
Let's
course.
elaborate on some of that.
Of course, as the machine what you see here is a standalone machine with a standard 10,000 RPM, which would be the starting range for this machine. We also have options of 15,000 and 24,000 RPM in the same machine. The turret capacity can also be enhanced to 21 tools, but the standard is a 14 tools. The last point is about a pallet change option is also available with us. That's what is on display here. So you could look at this machine also.
Pallet change I always like because ultimately we're trying to get that spindle uptime as high as we can, right? We want the constant spindle to be spinning on a regular time, and the pallet change systems allows us to machine something while we're changing in the next part, so on and so forth, right? So we've talked on the history, we've talked on the quality, we've talked on the flexibility. Now let's talk about the service. Because at Phillips and the team of Phillips at Precision Engineering Technologies, you guys pride yourself on service, and everyone knows when I talk about service, sales will sell the first one, service sells the rest.
Right.
So let's talk about the significance of service with your team.
Service is certainly adds for the repeat sales, but the product also involves equally in making the second sale. One peculiarity of this machine is it is very simply built, very easy to maintain. On the control fronts, it is using the best of the controls from Japan or Europe. Criteria which could be prone for failure on the field are absolutely zero. That's why these products do not really call for the kind of service requirements by virtue of its ease of build and operator friendliness. They are also very easy to operate and easy to maintain by themselves.
To me, this seems like something that the audience should look into. We're talking Korean made, we're talking flexibility, we're talking pallet change. You mentioned simplicity. Obviously, service goes with the company, which we know really well. We know that it's already getting some excitement and taking off, as we've mentioned, like wildfire, right? So for those watching, if they want to get in touch with you and find out more about this product, how can they find you and how should they come in and come check it out and put their hands on the machine themselves?
I would say the best way would be have a machine, one machine with them, see for it how it performs in competition, and believe me, you use it, they say use it to believe it, right? So once you have it with you, you realize why this machine is better than the competition.
So we've talked about this tool change and how fast it is. We've talked about the table and how fast it is, but there is a unique attribute to this umbrella.
Yes.
Because in the world of umbrellas, we see them going forward, coming back, making that tool change all pretty quick, but this one's unique and different, isn't it?
This is the design where Komatech has put their efforts of the years of R&D in this. I would not like to narrate all the things here. Let the customer use it, one of these machines, and realize it for themselves why this machine is different than the competition. All I can tell you is the tool change time here is faster than the competition by virtue of a specific motion being incorporated during the tool change time, and specifically for applications which involve where the machining time are small, short, and tool involvement is very high. Even a smaller or as you've rightly said, a micron saving in the tool change time contributes to a large extent when you have larger volume productions to be achieved. So this is one of the key USPs of Komatech, which the customer would certainly benefit.
Absolutely perfect. Well, guys, gals, everyone out there watching right now, we are in India, we are in Bangalore, we are at Phillips. I hope you've learned as much as I have about Komatech today. We are having an awesome time here. Your team is amazing. Stay tuned. We got more amazing videos coming to you through MTD CNC. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, MTD. Thank you very much.